Hello, what is up everyone? My name is Kaito Nolan and
KaitoNolan here.
Hi. Today we're gonna talk about Kyurem Duo.
Kyurem guy.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. Forget about Reshiram or Zekrom. They have much higher base defense than a Kyurem. Kyurem will be an easy duo. I mean, we'll say this is a pretty easy duo for us because we have the top counters. So we're gonna go over and talk about it. I usually start off like with a weather boosted counters first, but right off the bat, I'm just gonna go in. So here's the Kyurem. As usual, this is the PokeBattler.com. I'm gonna put that link in the description. And there you go. Here's the Kyurem. So the CP will be 43,478 for T5. So the weather is extreme. As usual, I turn off the shadow Pokemon, but I'm going to talk about Shadow Metagross a little bit later on. So weather is extreme means there's no weather boost with the best friend, which is a 10% boost. Right off the bat, we could do this 12 unique without weather boost. Easy. So Icy Wing used to look like it was like the easiest move to do a lot of those unique challenges if you mix with all like a steels and fighting type, but since the game master confirmed it, it's been removed. So currently the Kyurem's moves, the charge move is Draco Meteor, Blizzard, or Dragon Claw. So easiest one should be a Dragon Claw, because 12 unique you want to mix it up with like a bunch of dragons and stuff. So the Blizzard, some dragons are double weak to ice, like Rayquaza, Dragonite, Salamence, because they're dragon flying type. So let's look at Steel Wing Dragon Claw. I think this is probably the most ideal moveset if you want to try unique, or you have to mix it up a bunch of like different Pokemon. Picasso, come here.
Yeah, we could use Picasso as a fighter to beat Kyurem.
Picasso is our newest cat. We just adopted her like a month ago.
Yeah.
So, okay, so right off the bat, we're gonna look at it. Lucario came on top, thanks to the Aura Sphere. So the time to win 475, it's really good. But also look at it, the Metagross. Metagross will probably be the MVP for this duo because he's a steel, then steel resists dragon and ice. So he will be fantastic. But yeah, just right off the bat, just look at it. It's pretty easy 12 unique if you mix all this. Like so you do Dialga. Notice that Dialga, the Metal Claw is better than Dragon Breath without windy weather. So you could TM that and see, you know, according to the challenges. And then there's the Conkeldurr, Garchomp, Palkia, and here comes the Zekrom, a Dragonite, and then Rhyperior, and Machamp. Everybody has a Machamp. So even when I just scroll down, just look at it, it's just, we could use so many different Pokemon for this. So the Kyurem Duo will be pretty easy and then available to a lot of trainers, I believe. You do not have to have a 6 max counters to do this. So I am very excited. And also like notice a Genesect. Kai, you have your Genesect, right? So we could use the Genesect too. And like, Picasso, come here.
Picasso.
And Excadrill, if you have an Excadrill, you max your Excadrill for Zekrom stuff. You could roll that to double steel moveset. Yeah, so it's just, it's a pretty easy duo for us. So Einsteins and Picassos are playing together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think that's what we're gonna do, right? Right off the bat, probably we're gonna do the 12 unique. I think it's maybe possible to do no revive. We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay, then let's talk about this. So the next page is Windy. Kyurem is dragging ice. So let's look at this Windy challenges. Picasso, come here. Picasso! Picasso, you shake that tree. Okay, so here's the... Picasso's interrupting the recording right now. Okay, so here is... Oh, no, you don't want to look at the Blizzard. So in windy weather too, it's just Draco Meteor would destroy everything in winter. Windy weather. So you want to look at the Steel Wing Dragon Claw. Bam! So even it's super effective against our dragon as well. It's a pretty decent pure. I think we could do 12 pure dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't want to count Lucario. So you could do the Hydreigon, Giratina, Latias. So yeah, this is a pretty easy, straight up 12 unique dragon in Windy as well. Kyurem. Are we gonna max 6 Kyurem or no? Oh, here's one thing. The Kyurem, I know it's not black Kyurem or white Kyurem. White Kyurem kind of got screwed by the moveset, and the black Kyurem will be a monster. It's super broken. So I know this Kyurem is, it's okay, but it's a great chance for you guys to grind candies. So go raid as much as you can, and yeah, grind candies for future black Kyurem, because it'll be a monster. Okay? Let's talk about this. This is cloudy weather. Kyurem is, like I said, it's a dragon ice, so fighting is super effective against, what is it? Kyurem. Kyurem. So let's look at it. So for fighting, I still think the Dragon Claw is probably the easiest, I believe. Or maybe Blizzard, because Blizzard is a 1-bar charge move, and then if you know how to dodge Blizzard, it's very tricky. It's kind of fast. You dodge when the Blizzard ice form and an animation. Yeah, even look at this is a straight up. Oh, let me see the feints. 1490. Yeah, the Dragon Claw has a less feint, so let's look at it. So yeah, stick to Steel Wing, Dragon Claw every time like you want to do unique. So when this is under cloudy weather, it looks like it's straight up. Can we do 12 pure fighting? 12 pure fighting sounds tough. Could do Lucario, Conkeldurr, Machamp, Riolu, Hariyama. So that makes it 5. And then Blaziken 6, Toxicroak. It might be really tough to do pure 12 unique fighting, but if you mix it up, you could do like a lot of stuff, for sure. 6U definitely, it's possible. It is easy. Okay, Picasso, come here.
Picasso.
Don't get in the camera, Kai.
Sorry.
Okay, sit down. Okay, here's the question that I actually had, then I'm gonna talk about it. Let me go back to the no weather boost. People ask me about this on Twitter a lot, so I'm gonna set this move set to Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw. Let's see. Here's the Gardevoir. Bam. You know what's coming next. Always run a solo attempt. Right, Kai?
Yeah.
No, you don't know how to use Pokeball.
What?
It's okay. Okay, so I had this question on the Twitter. Some people asked me, can we duo Kyurem with Gardevoir in cloudy? The answer is you do not even need cloudy weather. The Gardevoir will shine. Like I said, the Kyurem has a much lower base defense than comparing to Zekrom or Reshiram. So look at it. Here's the extreme, so no weather boost, double dragon. I would still recommend to go to the Dragon Claw. It's just, I know you could do with the Draco Meteor too, but I'm just looking at the Dragon Claw first. Death Wing is 10.43, so that means it's basically like each of you need like, basically almost like a full team, like 5 to 6 Gardevoir, and time to win is 581. So since the Death Wing is less than number 12, which means you don't have to relobby. So time to win 581 does not have to include the relobby time. This is totally doable. And let's look at the DPS. It's 26, 25, 25, 26, 26, 25. I always mention this in a video. For any duo, you have to have the DPS of minimum DPS required for duo is 25. Because that's why we run the number as a solo attempt. Because when it's solo, you need a DPS of 50. So when you do duo, you have to have a 25 DPS. So yeah, DPS is there, time to win is there, and most importantly, you don't even have to relobby. So yeah, you do not need cloudy weather for this, Gardevoir fan. I have to mention this, the Gardevoir was still gonna be a best berry, even the next gen like the Gasylveons and Xerneas is gonna come. The Xerneas will probably end up with like Zenhebat Moonblast, stuff like that. So if you want to invest on Gardevoir, it's a pretty safe choice. I mean, a lot of the shortmen, the people that do the shortman rating should have full team of Gardevoir. So yeah, this is really good news. I want to talk about Snow Weather Boost. We're in the middle of the summer, so there's no way we could get that Snow Boost. But Metagross will be the best counter, like I said. Any Steel is the best counter for this because the Steel resists Ice and Dragon both moves. So when you do, if you like in the future you get this Snow Boost, you could do like a unique Steel challenges like Metagross, Dialga, Excadrill. Not to mention Lucario is a part Steel too, so that's why Lucario will be awesome. And Genesect, the Jirachi. It looks like you could even do that with Scizor as well. This full team of Scizor. So yeah, if you get the Snow Boost, have fun with it. You know, we only had like twice, right? We only did the Landorus, remember? Was it the Landorus or Tornadus? We did the Ice Pokemon. Yeah, that was the only recording that we ever have. So now we just mentioned about this Steel type. I'm gonna go back and look at Lucario and Metagross individually. Okay, so let's just set like a Steel Wing Dragon Claw. Let's run the number as a Lucario. Always run a solo attempt. Okay, here it is. So if you and your partner both have a full team of Lucario, it'll be super duper easy. Time to win is 473, the death to win is 16.89. So it's like, yeah, you both have to relobby once. So you add the 24 seconds to this if you don't have the second team. 12 seconds each per person. So even when you add that, that's like time to win is basically almost like 500. So it's gonna be a very easy duo if you use Lucario. And look at the DPS, it's so sexy. It's like a 32, 33, 30, 31, 30. This is a game over DPS. It's like you do not even have to worry about this. This is like done deal. Lucario, where's that Mega Lucario? There.
Something's on me.
Kai's been playing the Isle of Armor. So yeah, this is Lucario's number, so let's look at it. As I said earlier, is it Metagross? Probably better with a Blizzard. Let's see. Oh yeah, Steel Wing Dragon Claw. Look at that as a Metagross. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys have the Meteor Mash Metagross because this is truly the time that he is going to shine. Okay, let's run this as a solo attempt. Okay, this is no weather boost. The Metagross against Kyurem. Time to win is 484. Death swing is 10.95. So that's like what 11 you divided by that. It's like you do not even have to relobby. This is like a Gardevoir number that we just saw. So let's look at the DPS. It's 29, 29, 31, 30, 32, 32. So yeah, it has a really sexy DPS just like Lucario. But here's what I have to mention. It's because the Metagross will not have to relobby against this moveset for sure for the Dragon Claw. You do not have to add the time relobby to this time to win. So which means if you want to do any speed kill, this Metagross, this moveset is probably the one that's gonna give you the fastest speed, which we're gonna attempt. So like I said, Metagross is Steel Psychic, but the Steel resists Ice and Dragon both. So Metagross will overall would be the ideal and the best counters, and it'll probably save you a lot of revives if you are like short on revives or portions. So yeah, if you don't have it, if you have a lucky trick coming up, see if your friends have any Meteor Mash Metagross, because this is truly the time that he is going to shine. So I'm very excited. Also, Kyurem is weak against rock because he's an ice type. So let's look at it in a partly cloudy and see what we could do. We spent hours trying to get this shiny Zeraora and Kai's excited. For the ice, I think it's Blizzard is probably easier. Maybe still Dragon Claw. I'm just looking at the thing. Is it Breath? Yeah, so it looks like the Breath Dragon Claw is probably the best move for this. And our Rampardos is on the top of the list, but he is super glassy, but time to win is 4:15, so yeah, obviously it'll give you plenty of time to re-lobby. The Death to Win is run as a solo attempt, guys. Death to Win is 22, so which is only just one re-lobby. Because divided by 2 is 11, so basically one person uses 11 each. Okay? And time to win is 4:14. This is way actually like faster than the no weather boosted Metagross or Lucario. Let's look at the DPS. It's 39, 38, 34, 33, 38, 36. Oh, this is game over DPS once again. So yeah, I mean, if you watch this duo, I hope you really feel better about this. This is gonna be a really easy duo for most of the folks. So I'm very excited. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Let's go back and talk about the No Weather Boost duo. A lot of people ask me about this. It's gonna be the return of Machamp. I know a lot of your folks have Team of Machamp, so I'm very excited. So let's look at this. Always run as a solo attempt. Okay, this wing is 22.48, so it's one re-lobby. Time to win is 5:30. And let's look at the DPS. 27, 26, 29, 27, 30, 27. So yes, you could duo Kyurem with Machamp. I believe all the moveset you could duo. I think that Draco Meteor was probably the toughest, I believe. But if you are not sure, always go for Steel Wing Dragon Claw. That seems to be most likely Dragon Claw will be the easiest to do any challenges with. Or unless you know how to dodge like Blizzard and stuff. Draco Meteor is easier to dodge because it's slower. But yeah, Machamp will make a comeback. So if you don't have a Lucario, you don't have a Conkeldurr, do not worry. Machamp will come and save. Once again, it's a good time, right? I'm really happy sometime, like, you know, Machamp kind of got replaced, but he's gonna make a comeback, so it'll be all good. It'll be all fun. Don't you think?
Yeah.
You don't care?
For me.
Also, I do want to talk about Rhyperior. I told everyone to get the Rhyperior ready for Reshiram, Smackdown, Rock Wrecker, and for Zekrom, I asked Skill to add the second charge move, the Earthquake, and then Mud Slap Earthquake to do a Zekrom. This time, you TM him again, back to Smackdown, and use the Rock Wrecker, and this Rhyperior will be bam. He can also do a Kyurem. It's a lot of budget duo that you could do with Kyurem.
Budget?
Yes, that means you don't really have to like spend a lot of dust to be ready for this duo. Like if you duo Reshiram, Zekrom, probably you should have a team ready for it. Okay, so this to win is 16.54, time to win is 5:32. So it's a one re-lobby, and even you add 24 seconds to this, it's a plenty of time to mess around with. Look at the DPS, it's 29, 27, 27, 28, 26, 27. This is a sexy DPS once again. And this time, you do not even need a weather to do this. So I hope you invested in a Rhyperior because he's gonna make a comeback again too. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really great. It's a lot of people's gonna be able to do it. Right? Also, I had some people asking about level 35 counters, which I haven't checked. So I do want to check it out. Okay, so here is the level 35 counter. Extreme. Even the level 35 counter should be able to do all this. If you have like a Lucario, Metagross, just right off the bat, look at the time to win. Let's do this. No. Still win, maybe? Yeah. Still win Dragon Claw. Just right off the bat, this is a level 35. Time to win is 501, so even you after like a relobby time, this is still a plenty of time to mess around with. So you could still use Rayquaza too. It hurts a lot because it's Dragon Claw, but still you could use all this level 35 counters. You could use Salamence, Garchomp, Conkeldurr, Dialga, Palkia, Zekrom, Haxorus, Dragonite, Rhyperior, Reshiram, even Machamp too. Yeah, you could do a lot with this. So go ahead, if you have a level 35 counters, go to Pokebattler and scroll down and adjust your level to level 35.
I can use my actions.
Yeah, but yours are level 40. I'm talking about level 35 counters here. So yeah, look at this and look at the thing and see, just add the 24 seconds. This is so good. A lot of level 35 counters should be able to do all this. So I'm very excited. I think you guys gonna be great. This is a good news because like I said, Reshiram Zekrom was very tough to do without Weather Boost. It wasn't something like, you don't even remember like a Zekrom Mirror Match duo? We failed. 3 times? No, twice. We failed twice.
We won on the third one.
Yeah, we made it like it was the last run. We were about to waste the pass. When we jumped in the last run, it was like
almost about to.
Yeah, it was like a 40 seconds left.
No, 1 minute.
A 1 minute?
Yeah.
It was like really like, it was all about RNG. So if you try it and if you're getting close, don't give up. Just keep going, you know? Right, Kai?
Yeah.
Believe in your gut. That's what the most important part is. I understand this sims is very helpful. Let's put it back to level 40. This sim is very helpful, but like I said, this is just a sim. Anything crazy could happen in the world of showman business. So yeah, I mean, sometimes I say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, but yeah, some people does it actually. It's just miracle could happen. You just never know. So let's turn on the shadow.
Balloon Pikachu.
Boom. What?
Balloon Pikachu.
I want to look at the Shadow Metagross. I haven't really grinded the Team Rocket, the leader thingy, to get the, like a Shadow Beldums and stuff like that. I run as a solo attempt. If you have a team, or like even just 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, the Shadow Metagross, this will be the fastest duo that you could achieve. Like I said, the Metagross, you do not have to reload it. Even the Shadow Metagross, if you go up against the Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, you do not have to relobby. You just need full team though. But time to win is 402. DPS is 37, 38, 36, 36, 37, 36. This is, like I said, this is a game over DPS. It's, yeah, if somebody, I bet someone has a full team of Shadow Metagross team, right? We don't, but yeah, if you have one, this is gonna be a super interesting speed kill, so I would love to see that. So I cover basically almost everything. One thing maybe I just want to add is like, if you want to duo with Togekis, you will need cloudy weather. I didn't really go over the number, but I'll probably put this over here. But yeah, the Gardevoir will be the boss. She will not need cloudy weather boost to do this. So what do you think, Kai? It's exciting. He's been waiting for this for such a long time because Kai's first main series was the Pokemon White, and we watched that Keldeo movie so many times, like 300 times at least. Yeah, he's in there. He was kind of like the bad guy in the beginning, like he was chasing Keldeo, and towards the end, like he was like a really good guy, you know? Yeah. He said, "You have a nice sword," or something like that. Remember the Keldeo?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've been really looking forward to this, and like I said, this is gonna be a pretty easy duo for most of the trainers out there. So go ahead and have fun. There's just so many ways you could do this. It's just, you could use rock, steel, dragon, fighting, fairy. There's just gonna be so many ways to have fun with this. So you know what, as usual, go ahead and tag me on Twitter and see what you guys did. I'm always love to see that. Yeah, I know.
You could use your Frankies.
So we're very excited. So yeah, if you have any more questions, please tag me on Twitter or just comment below in this video. I'm a little behind on my comment, but I promise I always check all the comments. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and have fun, grind candies, and let's get ready for Black Kyurem. Bye!
Bye!